Hey, Lightgazer, how's it going? Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I had planned on starting a little sooner, and then I just learned that the Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition got another upgrade, so I was playing around with that right before starting the stream here. So that said, I'm sure I'll be playing Silent Hill 2 next. Again. So we are continuing from where we left off on Friday evening. We can either keep Heather in Princess Heart or change over. It doesn't matter to me. Valentine's Day is over, so I was thinking of switching back to default or something different. God of Thunder. Hello, Kumo Ricci. Pretty good, thank you. How about yours? Can't believe another one coming to an end here for me. Shortly. We let this cutscene play on Friday, but let it play out again.
To my father.
Was that wrong?
It's your fault that he...
But surely it's a good thing. It means he was one of God's beloved, no?
Those who mock God will never receive salvation. You'll go to hell, Vincent. You'll never feel the joy of God's everlasting paradise.
And you think God is going
Too much
to save
beer?
you?
Uh-oh.
Ha!
What do you
As long as you
know
had fun,
anyway?
though. I'm sorry to hear that you're getting sick or feeling a bit sick.
I know about the pleasures of this world.
Hey there,
And I
Lightgazer.
want to find my happiness while I'm
Not for the
still
first or
here.
last time, I might add.
You hated your father, didn't you? I saw the way he hit you, and kicked you, and made you cry.
So we're done with the hospital, Kumo. I believe next is, what, amusement park?
His cruelty is
So we're getting close.
forever burned into my mind.
I say that, but there's probably, it's going to last me another at least 2 hours here, because I'll get lost in the final area, where the game will
Yes.
crash.
And that's
For both.
why we need God.
What you call faith is nothing more than a child crying out for love. That's
Yo,
why
Swag
you're
Bucks,
all
what up?
alone.
You don't understand. None of you do.
Claudia gets it. Nobody understands. This is where I ended the stream on Friday. Leaving the hospital here, but figured we'd let the cutscene play out again, because why not? We head back to the hotel. Motel or whatever it may be. Through the thick mist. Still using the lightsaber, yep. Switched over to Princess Heart with lightsaber. I don't mind switching back. I think all the costumes are unlocked, so if you have or anybody has any requests, I can always switch over. Certainly no real preference for myself here. Kumo Ricci, what was the party for, if you don't mind my asking? The party yesterday that you attended? You probably told me previously, and I've forgotten already. You did, Swag, you did. I didn't think of one. Like I said, when I hear the word monologue, I think of late night talk show hosts and their monologues. still trying to, like... I did forget about it, but after you mentioned what you were going for, and I'm sure you need it by now or already needed it. I was trying to think of, like, any movie or something that I can think about that comes to mind and nothing's jumping out at me. Best friend's B-Day? Oh, right on. Nice. Excellent. Where was the party at? Just at their home? Or did you guys go out and about somewhere to celebrate? It turned a little too early. Maybe. Yes, I did. Never mind. Screw the maybe. We did. To Uncle Jackson. Oh, right on. Which platform are you playing Tetris on? Big Tetris fan? Not a huge Tetris guy. As of late, though, I started playing Tetris 99 on stream very super casually again. I loved when that came out last year. That was unexpected. I'm not that good, but it's a lot of fun.
Where's Douglas?
He went out. But he left a message for you.
Was there someone else here just now?
No, just me. Don't you want to know what the message is?
Yeah, what did he say?
The church is on the other side of the lake.
Church? Wonder what he meant by that.
You don't understand? That's where Claudia is. Across the lake, on the north side. If you're going, you better go through the amusement park. It's probably the only way in now. Go northwest on Nathan Avenue. It's a bit far.
Yo, Bree, how goes it?
Is that it for the message?
Uh-huh.
Thanks. Douglas really said that?
What's wrong? You don't trust me?
You gotta do it on Tuesday. You're right. Everyone's gonna be doing Joker, I'm sure. I'm not sure how big the class is or how many people are doing a monologue, but you got that right. Played on the Switch. A bit hard to do, but still played. I saw the Switch, I think, has more modes than I realized because I haven't played the Switch version in so long. I'm doing good, Brie. I'm sad it's another Sunday, but what can you do? I had a good weekend, all in all. No complaints. Hey, Waluigi, how's it going? Alright, Kumo, sounds good. To the amusement park we go. Swag, you want me to play Downpour, right? I know there's many games you want me to play or you request, but Silent Hill Downpour is one of them, right? Or am I wrong? If I recall correctly, we just keep running this direction, northwest. We don't crash the game. Z-Ball, thank you for the host. Pretty sure I'm going to play Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition again next, which probably will not be tonight. I'm starting this kind of late. Main reason being is, first of all, I love it. Second of all, I saw the Enhanced Edition just got a big update only a few days ago. I actually just finished installing all the updates right before starting the stream here. Pregnancy pains.
hell.
She just said, "Oh, hell no." You, Will Smith. Played this many times. I don't recall that little cutscene there, the intro to the amusement park, though. Mandela effect on me, I guess. What are you looking at? Beef jerky? Nope, medkits. Alright, Waluigi, yeah, no worries at all. Not a problem. Thanks for taking the time to drop by and say hello. Appreciate it. Got a roller coaster key. Going to Six Flags. Souvenir shop. When I played this last year blind for the first time since its original launch, it took me a little bit to figure out what to do or how we stop the roller coaster. Again, we are on easy, so hence the lack of enemies in this area here. This must be some gadget to control a roller coaster. I don't know how to make it work, though. There's a power switch on the left-hand side. It's been left on. Will you turn it off? Of course, if you do not, you can come out here if you don't turn the coaster off, but you get insta-killed. Is that the Haunted Mansion down below there? Kind of looks like the... I guess not, just pavilions or whatever, canopies. Did I screw up? I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. Maybe I did. Nope, we're good.
I hired you to find the girl, and you performed serviceably. What is it now?
You lied to me about Heather, lady. I don't like being used.
Lie? What lie?
That Heather was kidnapped from
But it's true. She was originally one of us. That man,
Gobble gobble.
Harry Mason, stole her away and kept her hidden from us.
you. Yeah, but she says she was happy.
She was brainwashed by him, deceived, because her true self had not yet awoken. She carries God within her. But when a lesser Mother of God truly awakens,
Yeah? What's gonna happen?
she will usher in the eternal paradise.
What kind of place is that?
A place with no pain, no hunger, no sickness, no old age. There will be no greed or war, and all will live by God's grace alone.
No this, no that, no nothing. A paradise? For castrated sheep, maybe. Sounds pretty boring.
I pity you. You still don't understand. You're going to kill me? Is it really so easy for you?
I've done it before.
Then I truly do pity you.
I still kind of wish we could see that scene a little bit longer to actually see what happens. Like, we do see Douglas again coming up, spoilers, but we don't really actually see what happens there at the end of that. Hey there, Click Zen. 5 coupons for $1.50. Popcorn wagon. Worley Haunted Mansion time. Let's go. I always do like a double one here just to be safe. Double save.
Welcome to the Borley Haunted Mansion. We're so glad you came. Please come inside and look around. When you feel you're ready, then go through the door.
Can we actually leave? We cannot. Just curious.
Help! Help! Do you hear those voices? A family of 4 was sliced into bloody pieces in this room. The cries of the children. The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he killed his family? Because I felt I had to! Anyway, I'm lying. It's all just a joke. I wanted to scare you, that's all. The truth is, only one person died. By suicide.
Oh, nice, Clicks in. Sounds like a fun time. Despite my disdain for cold and snow and stuff, it sounds very lovely. So that whole family murder thing was just made up? But if that's true, how do you explain all the blood in this room? Could it be that the guy who committed suicide really did kill a bunch of people? Oh, how could I be so stupid? This is a haunted mansion. Of course it's all made up. What was I thinking anyway? But if it's fake, why does it smell like real blood?
That's Danny. A quiet young man, but quite friendly as you can see. He was so eager to meet you. His hometown is New Orleans, but he came here after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven?
At Heaven's Night. Geez, it's real. This is a real dead body hanging here. I don't think they meant for this to be part of their attractions. Who would have done this? The hanging man body is blocking the way. It's all rotten and disgusting, and I don't want to get any closer to it. Whoever it was, I feel sorry for them. That's just a doll sitting in a chair. Is Danny the doll? Or is Danny that hanging thing? Oh well, whatever. No biggie. Real Danny, please stand up.
This mansion is quite old, so please watch your step. Sometimes the floor suddenly gives way, and beneath the floor, there's nothing. I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you.
Fun fact, which you learned the hard way. On harder combat difficulties, this ceiling will come down and actually kill you in one shot. It took me 10 plus minutes to figure out what the hell to do. Even everybody in chat knew right away what to do, or what the solution was. I had to look it up.
There's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back anytime. Or if you'd prefer, we could come and visit you instead.
Hurt your face? That cold, huh?
That was supposed to
Gotta
be
run.
the exit, but it seems that no one wants you to leave. Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever. I have to agree with them. Don't be afraid.
The sad part is right there is the dialogue continues on, but if we stuck around any longer, I'm pretty sure we just insta-die. So we don't get to finish out. Here he has to say. Pretty sure he said, "Don't be afraid," but I got muffled. That's cool, Click Zen. Yeah, I don't always... I'm not a huge fan of the cold, obviously, but it is nice sometimes, especially if you're in a nice scenic area. Breathe in cold air once in a blue moon. For me, I like that. Hello, Kumo. Welcome back. Just got through the Borley Haunted Mansion. One of my favorite parts of this whole game. What kind of soup did you end up making? It's a flyer for some kind of musical for kids. It looks like they did it on the stage. This place is empty now, but I'll bet it was packed back that day. Kimchi ramen. Sounds good. I got a red shoe. Whips and chains. Touch me, demon spawns. Got a chain to attach. We got rusty gates to open. We took a little damage somewhere along the lines. Let's use one of our many, many health items. Nope. Are we not in the right hitbox area? Now we should be good. There we go. It's the game next I'll play after this one. So, I'm obviously going to keep playing Dead by Daylight on stream because the PTB's coming out on Tuesday, but for the next probably individual game, I think I'm going to do Silent Hill 2 next because I just saw that the Enhanced Edition on the PC just got a big update. It's like a few days ago, which I didn't realize. I saw it on Twitter and I just installed it, so... Yeah, outside of DBD and Mario Maker 2, Thinking SH2 for sure. It's the big update. Double Dragon. I do want to play Double Dragon. I want to get like an emulator for the Sega Master System. That's the one I remember it on. I want to see how much I really remember. Swag, I was actually asking you before maybe you stepped away if you didn't hear me. You've been requesting out of many games. Was it Silent Hill Downpour though? If so, I'll definitely do that one at some point. Probably sooner than later as well. If so. Still scares you even though you played it a billion times? Not often I'll get scared unless I'm really not paying attention and come across the Michael Myers ghost face or the hag traps, but still has its moments, that's for sure. I enjoy it. Switch is off. Will you turn on the switch? Sure. Nintendo Switch, here we go. Downpour, that's what I thought you'd been saying, I know, for the longest time, so we'll throw Downpour on the list again. I'll do a casual story playthrough of Downpour. Even the speed runs for Downpour are not that short. They're like 2.5 hours-ish or so, because you can't skip cutscenes in Downpour.
Douglas,
You're late.
are you hurt?
I can't move my right leg.
So you see, we never actually see what caused this to
I'll
happen
call
to
an
Douglas,
ambulance.
or what Claudia
What?
did.
I don't think one will come.
You read about that,
Don't
Kumo.
worry.
If you don't know it's the hag beforehand, that'll usually get you.
You old fool! Getting yourself hurt like that?
Sorry.
Why did you have to do that for me? What'll I do if you die?
What'll we do if this guy gets born?
Old fool.
Come on. How powerful could a god from a dump like this be? I'm sure it'll be no big deal.
Fatal Frame? Never played a single Fatal Frame. I've heard a We Happy Few and saw the trailers for it.
Something's gonna happen.
Something's gotta give.
Who knows? Maybe we'd all be better off if it did.
But if this is how a God of Mercy acts, I don't want to see any more of him. That's a pretty good reason to risk my life, don't you think? Plus, I'm just an old fool, right?
You think you're Superman or something?
You know, I always wanted to be him. Besides,
Yeah.
I want to help
Douglas, a
God.
DC man.
You don't have to feel responsible. I know it's not your fault.
You remind me of my son.
You said nobody was going to cry for you.
Dead people don't cry. Stupid kid got himself shot robbing a bank.
But why?
Maybe because his pop was a penniless good-for-nothing. Who knows? Anyway, now I guess I'll never find out. Sorry. I shouldn't have said you reminded me of a guy like you.
Well, maybe if you had compared me to your daughter. Listen, I'll take care of the rest. You stay here and I'll be back when it's over.
You'll be okay by yourself.
Hey, no problem. Besides, my dad's not around anymore, so only I can do this. What are you doing?
She has a sixth sense, apparently.
Maybe killing you here is the only way to end this nightmare.
Yeah, you might be right.
Still gonna walk away. No fucks given.
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Sorry. I'd come with you if I wasn't hurt.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the problem with older guys, huh?
How dare you?
I'll handle things. You just rest.
Teabag Douglas.
Don't die on me, okay?
Pretty sure if we talk against the same thing. Curious though, if we turn the flashlight off, it should be off in the cutscene, right? It's all in game, or am I wrong?
What is it?
It is not actually.
I
Interesting.
just came by to make sure you were still alive.
She turned itself back on. Partly dead. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Choose your building. Client, Claudia Wolf, request, searching for, then infant, Alessa Gillespie, kidnapped by man named Harry Mason. No word from police. Kidnap location unknown. Old Silent Hill newspaper article, Alessa Gillespie, 7, dead in fire. Links to current case, to be investigated, priority low. Using alias Heather. Neighbors do not know real name. What is she hiding? Douglas's notebook. Dollhead. Oh, do I think Silent Hill 3 here is like Silent Hill... Is it Revelation or Revelations, plural? I'm terrible with remembering if a title is pluralized or not. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, too, in fairness. The one thing that caught me off guard, though, with the movie was Douglas's fate. The character of Douglas in the movie. So that was the biggest twist for me, or not really a twist, but change up. It's a Snow White doll. Here you go, have a doll head. Put the doll head on Snow White's hand. Cinderella doll. Red shoe at Cinderella's feet. This is the dragon that guards the treasure chests. Just a prop and not scary at all. Dolly is the one who said it. Said that girl was a demon, that she took my daughter for a sacrifice. But it's not totally believable. I mean, appearances can be deceiving. When I saw that photo in the hospital basement, I thought, that girl looks like Cheryl. Is that why I feel this way? Something's not normal anyway. Nothing good will come of this, but I just can't think of her as a demon. Is it my imagination, or do I actually feel sorry for her? Why do I feel like she's looking for someone to help? Cheryl's what's important to me. Everything else can wait until I've gotten her back. There's a date and signature at the end. Stated some 17 years earlier and signed by Harry. Dad? Happy carousel enter. Don't they mean unhappy carousel? Don't they also mean entrance? I think I missed a save spot. Yeah. I say meh. We shall see. So I'm more concerned about the saves because the game crashes. There's a memo pinned to the horse's side with a huge nail. When 13 turns count 4. You will die from their curse. If you wish to escape, there's but one way out. Kill before you are killed. You will be saved by the 12th death. About my katana. Close to the end? There's still more than I always think. Close to the final area, though, that's for sure. I always end up forgetting to do certain things or get lost. Horse is alive. Well, alive may not be the word for it. It's no ordinary carousel horse. It's not made of wood or plastic. I don't know, but it's just kind of strange, that's all. The mystery of video game characters. I've certainly never complained about like infinite or unlimited inventory in games, even though I know some game designers these days do try to make things a little more realistic with how much you can carry on you. I wonder what speedrunners do in this section here to speed this up. There's gotta be a quicker way, unless they just glitch through and skip this whole area. Might be a trick to do this quicker. Nope, Pyramid Head is only in the second one and in Silent Hill Homecoming. Dibs on the giraffe on the carousel. Last carousel I was on was, I think, at Knoebels, which was many years ago as well. Let's get it on. Evil memory of Alessa. She's got a gun and a melee attack. She knows how to use it. Oof. Alrighty, meleeing might not be the strat here. Just getting too fancy with that beam. Just getting busy with it. Oof. Oh, that's right, Kumo. I remember now. Yeah, you're right. In the movie, so that's completely different than the game. The Guardian. Forgot about that. That's definitely different then. It would be better for myself to die. After all, it's nothing to be afraid of. That child, that demon, when I think of the endless pain it will bring when it is birth. I decided that, instead of the suffering and cruelty I endured in that sick room, I would like to bestow a more gentle and peaceful death on myself. Why do I resist? I never thought of myself as such a fool. Alessa. I guess it's kind of strange for me to call you that, since you are me. But you know what? You and I don't think alike after all. It's not that I don't remember that sick room either. I'm going to leave all the writing alone on the walls. I can read it if you want, but it's not super relevant. It's all just kind of scripture stuff, I believe. The cult scripture. There's something written on the door. This door is the gate which leads to the road to paradise. Embrace the bosom of the Holy Mother. Admit your sins and be forgiven. Eternal tranquility can be yours, if the price is right. Yep, bosom. Butts? Bosom buddies?
It was Vincent, wasn't it? He led you here.
Hey, Sickly Sarah, how have you been? Good to see you.
Cease his meddling. But it's just as well. Luring you here also serves my purposes.
Checkmate.
Not yet. The time is not yet at hand. The time when all will be forgiven their sins. When the paradise we have long dreamed for will arrive. After the judgment and atonement, an eternity of bliss. Oh, Alessa, the world you wanted is nearly here.
That's not what I want.
Not you,
I'm sorry to hear that, Sarah.
Alessa, your true self.
But I am Alessa. My little Claudia, my dear sweet sister.
Alessa, is it you?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks.
How I've
Same old here. Just
I don't need another
this is like either
world.
5th or 6th casual playthrough of Silent Hill 3 on stream in the past year.
Yourself.
Just felt like
The world must first be
felt like playing it again.
cleansed by fire.
Let's say that I'm doing pretty good.
That's not what
Another
I
weekend
want.
almost shot here for me, so back to work soon.
Don't you want happiness? Have you become blind?
Yeah, I got a
to
ton
all
last night, like
hopeless
Azer. Thanks to
suffering
Aura
of the
Main
world?
and to
We need-
J Strong
we
911,
all
J Strong
need
911.
God's salvation.
Listen.
They went wild.
Suffering is a fact of
Wild in a good
life.
way. I'm just disappointed we can't put more emotes,
You
but
learn how
c'est
to
la
deal
vie.
with that or you
Can't upload more
wander.
emotes.
You can stay in your But you can't keep hurting other people. Besides, I'll never forgive you for hurting my father.
I wish only for the salvation of mankind. But for that to happen, the world must first be remade. And for that, we need God.
You self-righteous witch! No one asked you to help!
What's growing within you? You despise me, don't you?
You're damned right I do!
That's good.
You're right, Kumo. I forgot. Yeah, the whole relationship between Vincent is completely different as well. Silent Hill Revelation. Hey there, Squee. I have the Night Tarot card. I always forget. How many do we need? 5 or 6 tarot cards? I think 5. Don't worry. I'll forget. We'll have to run back and forth through this area a bajillion times. That's how I roll. I said, despite playing through this many times, so you guys are welcome to backseat game if you want. I do not mind one bit for this game. Backseat, if you knew this game, there's one viewer who I don't believe she's here right now from the UK, since I know UK is 5 hours ahead of my time zone. She helped me out big time, both through this and Silent Hill 2. Skater Girl, which when I asked for help, she had it pretty much all down pat. I did not mind one bit. It was nice having an online guide in chat, being able to guide me. Got a church map. You're also in the UK, are you? Right on. Never been to the UK, but yeah, for me it's 9:34 p.m. So thanks to other viewers of mine, I've learned that I believe UK and Scotland 5 hours ahead of my time, depending on what time of the year it is. 2:35 a.m. Oh wow. I will definitely not be streaming at that time tonight. For Friday and Saturday nights, I'm up that late. We're made in the UK. Where are you, Clickson? Professional booth time. Who can this be? It doesn't matter. These are the cult scriptures. They don't look worth reading. I am not off tomorrow, Kumo. Alas, I am not. I have no time off from work until Easter, because I do work at a Catholic school, Catholic university. So we have Friday and Monday off, which is rare for me. I've never worked anywhere like that before. I've had Good Friday or Easter Monday.
And I'll go to my death gladly, and with a peaceful heart. But please, grant me just a small piece of your everlasting mercy. Let me see my child once within your golden gates.
Tonight I will be streaming until either for like another hour and a half to 2.5 hours.
Allow me to atone for my sins there.
For me, I try to end my streams
I'll stand
by between 11 p.m. Eastern Time and midnight Eastern Time,
How they burn me.
Sundays through Thursdays.
Forgive me for my wicked act of revenge.
Yo, Inori, great to see you. How you doing?
Deliver the
You had a good weekend.
souls of my poor murdered daughter. Please, also care for the soul of the girl whose life I have taken.
Sorry, I'm talking over the dialogue.
I am a child, trembling with fear as I stare at death. Soothe my tortured soul with your infinite mercy. Please, forgive me.
I do wonder if that photo on the wall is of anybody of relevance. Like, would that be Claudia's father, or is that nobody, like she said, like Heather said? I only bring that up because I know Vincent brings up Claudia's father earlier in the game. Oh, nice, Honori, nice. Chat, what do you want me to do here? This can affect the ending. There's only two possible endings at this point, and the endings really don't vary a whole lot, but I forget if we'll even trigger one or not at this point. I think it depends on how much damage I did throughout the game. I think I did a lot of slaughtering. So the choices are, what will you do? Say I forgive you or don't say anything. One vote for forgive you. This is the only part of the game where you actually have a choice. Doesn't really affect a whole lot. As far as I'm aware, maybe it does do more in this area. I'm not a walking encyclopedia of the game, sadly. I just know this can affect like your ending depending on what ending you're going for. Forgot what happened? I forget as well. I just know it has something to do with it adds points to your final score, which the player is unaware of until you beat the game. So we'll do Say I Forgive You, so we get some more dialogue. Made somewhere near Cornwall, England, born in America. Gotcha, ClickZen, gotcha. In theory, you could always reload the game and do this later. I don't even think you have to come into this booth, or do we? Forget, I guess we'll find out.
Thank you, Lord.
There's nothing more to be said. So yeah, I guess you can just skip that. No item spawns or anything like that. I have the feeling that there's someone on the other side of this door. But the door is shut tight, and I can't open it no matter how hard I try. It's locked. So eventually we have to come back here. The brass key, I believe. We have not saved in a while, have we? This is where I'm worried again because, like I said, this whole entire area of the game is notorious for me to crash out. There are a bunch of papers in this file. I get the feeling that it's a handwritten copy of some book. It represents the deity known as the Halo of the Sun. And heraldry symbolizes a religious group. I think I said that word wrong, so I apologize. The two outer circles are charity and resurrection. The three inner circles are present, past, and future. Usually drawn in red, occasionally drawn in black of other colors. But blue reserves the meaning into a curse on God and is therefore forbidden. There's a picture here of an angel flying into the heavens. Nothing special. Hey, Aura, how you doing? How you feeling today? Thank you again so much for all the love and support last night between Jay Strong and yourself. You guys are wild in the best way possible. The circle means reincarnation. That's what it said on that paper back there. So death isn't the end. Pretty good deal if you ask me. Thanks to reincarnation, I died as Alessa, but I'm still living as myself. But you know, just the thought of it's starting to turn my stomach. Saving the Belfry. Bats in the Belfry. Doing well? Great. Glad to hear that. Hope you had a good day. Saint Alessa, Mother of God, Daughter of God. This picture, that's me. I'm holding the baby. And I'm the baby being held. How meta. The me that wanted death and disappeared with God 17 years ago. And the me here and now that sought life. Saint Nicholas, miraculous hands, a doctor of God. Much needed grocery shopping, something I pretty much never do. When I say never, it is pretty much never. I'm such a bum. So when we played this last year again, when I played it blind again for the first time in many years, there's another area that took me forever when I wasn't looking for help or asking for help, so I'm running back and forth. Didn't realize we had to come back to this again and wait for the footprints to stop. I get the feeling there's something behind this picture, though. That girl's cries and footsteps disappeared beyond it, after all. We moved the picture of the angel. And that shit gets expensive? See, that's pretty much what I do. And you're right, you're not wrong. I'm always just buying for myself, too, but I know I could certainly be saving money by cooking in bulk or buying stuff from the grocery store. No doubt. Valtiel, is that you? Crawling through the vents? Solid snake. Hasn't been going well? Uh-oh. Why has it not been going well? The meal plan. Hello, Baraka. Oh, right on, Nora. Thank you so much. I appreciate it for dropping on by. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night and have a good one. Have a good week. Silent Hill's Ancient Gods, a study of their etymology and evolution. What a mouthful. I'm not reading this one, unless you guys really want me to. I don't think it's that long. No, it was only 3 pages, but still. I guess we'll read it. Screw it. It's not the long one. I thought there's a longer one. Long John Silver. There's no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it was founded. This one is no exception. When this religion fell into the hands of the immigrants, it was deeply influenced by their own original Christian beliefs. For example, the traditional representatives of these primal gods may have been given names and descriptions of Christian angels. Thus, shared characteristics begin to appear. There's also one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise, or lord of serpents and reeds, being dubbed with a demon's name. Of course, this was not done by believers, but by their opponents. You're welcome, Laura. Thank you. Oh, I got you, ClickZen. Yeah, so you try to stick to the schedule, and then, yeah, for it, something comes up or has to change, then, oh my. Tarot card and cutscene time. To play Miss Cleo, the cards.
Hiya, Heather.
You show up everywhere, don't you?
You make me sound like some kind of unwanted pest.
Well, who are you anyway?
Haven't you realized that yet?
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that mad woman.
Well, you're pretty loony yourself.
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? Are you sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is that now I really am on your side. I don't want God to be born. Wouldn't be convenient. Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it? Do your own dirty work.
My dirty work? I think we both had our own interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you? You're the only one who can get it done. I don't have powers like you two. Besides, I always hated getting all hot, sweaty.
Oh my.
Oh, really?
I'm just looking out for myself. Everyone does it. Huh. Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room.
It's only two of us.
You come here and enjoy spilling their blood. And listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them and snuff out their lives.
Are you talking about the monsters?
Monsters? They look like monsters to you? Oh no. Don't worry. It's just a joke. By the way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get the Seal of Metatron?
What's that?
You don't have it? Leonard was carrying it.
You mean this thing?
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine. Here, take this.
I kind of wish you could skew the ending of this game more with this whole like dialogue here in the Seal of Metatron, which we learn with the end of this isn't really a whole lot of anything, but still, I wish there was like a little more variance towards the end. I still love the game though. Megatron. I got the book, Otherworld Laws. Book on tarot here. This one, the one I'm not going to read, I think. Again, they're not that long, thankfully. I feel like the text in this game is just right, just the right amount. To the point where I'm not actually bored or get frustrated reading. It also took me forever to realize this is an elevator shaft here. Seal of Metaton. Little Undertale. Now is where I forget which way we actually want to go first. What the optimal way to go is. That we're speedrunning, obviously. This is the world's worst speedrun. This was one I forgot on the last playthrough. A tarot card right there in the bodies. The bodies hit the floor. There's a musty diary on the bed. This writing, is this Dad's diary? Why would it be here? I sometimes have the sense, even now, that that girl is a reincarnation of Alessa. I don't worry about it much now. That's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl. Or was that Alessa? Now Cheryl is Alessa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. That name was a mistake. At the time I thought of her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me. So I was Alessa after all, but I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgotten my sweet and gentle mother. We were through here, right? We were. I love how this place just like exists around with nothing around it, pure blackness. When we save last, so we're getting close. I think we're at the area where the game is pretty much consistently locked up for that one door there. We have to go through it too, I believe. Save in here though. Yep. We do have to go back as well. There's the brass key. Here's where we place the tarot cards. The scribbling on the floor here is Alessa's. For some reason, she always drew monsters like this when she was alone. She used to draw with Claudia, too. A nice daddy and mommy and a fun school. A happy world where everyone smiled and laughed all day long. In short, everything we never had. Drawing block. This is my sketchbook from 17 years ago. On the front cover, here's a picture of Dad. Really awful work. What's this doing here? Since we are on baby mode, easy puzzle, there's the solution for the tarot cards, which looks like, I think, 5 cards. A memo book. Something's written inside. She's just beyond this door. I don't know how, but I can sense it. She's not the only one there. I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening, or maybe what they call God. Nevertheless, I will open the door. Enough of this idle chit-chat. God, I'm not, but I fully intend to save her. No, them. The last entry was written some 17 years ago. Looks like Dad who wrote this too. No, it wasn't me. Alessa wrote this a long time ago. That chapel altar. It wasn't that one beautiful chapel. It was some other altar somewhere else. Alessa's room. So this is the very final area. We need to get more tarot cards before we can get to the end. This room is pure bait. That's right. We don't have to come in this one. I don't think we do. Never mind. Maybe I lied. I lied. The bait room is around here somewhere. Now is where I think we lock up. We'll lock up momentarily. I'll probably have to restart the game, and fingers crossed, we're okay. It should be this door here if it does happen. It may not happen. Either entering or coming back through this room. Let's take a look. We did just save, so okay, we're good for now. You have to come in here. Another tarot card, I believe. Picture me when I was 7. I look bored and sad. Well, of course I do. I was always like that back then. 24 years ago, Dahlia used me to summon God. God was in my womb, but I couldn't deliver her. And I was shut up here in this hospital room. I stayed here until Dad helped me out when I was 14. God ate away at me from within, driving me mad with suffering. There I was, wishing I could just die and be done with it. But I went on living that nightmare for 7 years. Looking at this bed just reminds me of those awful days. I don't want to remember them, because I'm not Alessa anymore. But Alessa is still me. I'm really not trying to deny it or anything. Something stuck in this book. Full tarot card. This book, I feel like I have to read it, but at the same time, I don't want to. I'm not sure how you say this word. Aglaophotis? Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from an herb with power to dispel its evil spirits, said to grow in Arabian deserts. Maybe vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain. There's a picture here, but it's not my style at all. We're actually, so far so good. We have to go through another door though. Let's see. Nope, we were okay actually. Unless I'm wrong, unless it's the door to the brass room, but I thought it was that door that usually causes issues. For the lulls, I'll go back and save quickly. We still have to go all the way, backtrack one more time, get the last card. Yeah, all in all, pretty good. I mean, I am running fan-made enhancement patches and stuff to try to keep things a little more stable. But yeah, for a game that was designed, I think Windows XP was the OS at the time. When this game came out. This game was, I forget, maybe it was released a little later, but I think XP was still the main Windows operating system. Oof. Oh, actually, ate it on that one. So long ago. What year did XP actually drop? Was it 2001 officially? I don't remember. It's not a tumor. Oh wow, really, Kumo? Backwards man. Go home. Drop dead. Thief. This used to be Alessa's. I mean, this was my desk once upon a time. Righty old note on the podium. Letter stuck in here. There's a girl named Alessa in my class. If your memory is any good, you may remember her. She's the one I said they called a witch. Most likely her mother is abusing her. I've never seen her come in without some sort of scrape or bruise. Her expression is pitifully dark for a 6-year-old. Something like this may not be so uncommon. Rather than coming up with just pointless ideas, it's best just to watch and wait. But isn't there something I can do to help? I'm considering consulting a lawyer, but I do have my reservations. That's why I thought I'd ask you, my friend, for your opinion first. Kay Gordon. I can't remember. Did we miss something in here? I don't think so. What are these? Letters? No, maybe a bunch of suggestions. People are starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organization's money for his own personal benefit. I've also heard rumors that Father Vincent has been extorting donations from some followers. Is he really the right person for such a position? I'm in no place to deny all he's done to make the organization grow. Even though we believe in God, if there were some sort of gathering, shouldn't we be valued not for our limited talents or our talkativeness, but for the depth of our faith? Faith? Ellis. Tape deck player. We have a tape. I don't know why my inventory buttons seem to be working now. It's weird.
Do you know about what happened here 17 years ago? You've been here a long time. You must have heard some details.
A group of pagans, blinded by earthly desires, spit in the very face of God. They tried to use the seal of Metatron to prevent God's awakening. But God drove the unbelievers away and threw them into the abyss. But due to their wickedness, God was unable to be born properly. And so, she has slumbered ever since, in the womb of the Holy Mother, until the time of the awakening. That's all that I know.
That's it, huh? Well, thanks.
Father Vincent, I heard that the Holy Mother has been found. Is it true?
Alessa has been found? Did Claudia say that?
Yes.
Then it must be true. Her sight rarely fails her.
Bless the Lord.
Maybe it's because of her great faith. But I could never be like her. I wouldn't want to.
Nor I. The truth is, Sister Claudia frightens me a little.
Well now, let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk, okay?
Yes, but does that mean this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
If God wills it, my sister. If God wills it.
Paradise City. Yeah, cheers to that, ClickZen. It's great when communities or fans come together and enhance games or do amazing things for older classic games. This is the bait room. There's nothing in here. Except death, which I just ran right into. High Priestess. The name Claudia Wolf is written very small on the cover. Looks like this is her diary. November 10th. She didn't die then. She was born. I knew that for a fact. But then why haven't I found her yet? They were supposed to need her powers to build paradise for the happiness of the people. She was supposed to be reborn for that. I'd really like to see her. November 14th. Read The Book of Praise. I want to thank Father for lending me such an invaluable book. I found what I'd been searching for in there, how to awaken God, but it's much too cruel. Will I be able to pull it off when I see her? November 16th. I was free all day, so I read A Modern History of Refugees and Young Slaves, Child Exploitation. I don't want to be a mere bystander in this world. I can't do anything now, though, and that's what's hard. There's an old birthday card on the desk, so she was still hanging on to this. To little Claudia, happy 6th birthday. I love you as if you were my real sister. Here's to you. Yeah, it's weird. Usually L3 left analog stick was my inventory. Now it's just stopped working for some reason. We have a backup, just an extra step. Still gonna be a pain in the butt though, the final fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're good. Way to go all the way back. No, sir, I don't like it. Let me around you. Contemplating going through here, but I still thought we can make it. Yo, Skin Graffiti, good evening. Hope you're having a good weekend. Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. Oh, Sugar Balls. Forgot you were there, though. Oh, dear. Monsters are restless. Which way do we go now? Down and around. Thought we were crashing there. We're gonna hang. Alrighty, solve the puzzle on easy mode. Just shows you the solution. Which again, I still will just take a photo with my phone because I won't memorize these 5 images. I'm sure some of you guys could easily remember this. Pre-camera phones, we said, actually pull out a piece of notebook paper from school or whatever, tablet paper, and draw that down. Write that down. So weird again why L3 stopped working. So we had to long way into the inventory. The last game I streamed where I actually played through 100%, I'd say legitimate, even actually going as far for whatever reason to drawing out the notes and everything, was the original Myst, which I played that back in, I think it was May of 18 or 17 on stream as a request. Took me a while, but I figured it out. So what do we got? High Priestess. I believe she goes in the bottom right. Hey, David Drums. I believe that happened last night. It was either Aura Main or J Strong. They were going nuts with the gifted subs. Which I'm not complaining, that's for sure. High Priestess. What do we got? The moon. Moon goes top right, I think. Eye of the Night, center. Hanged Man. Last but not least, the Fool. It's unlocked. Do one more save, and because I don't think there's any other saves. This is it. Last save area in the game. Why L3 no work? I'm just going to go to the main menu quick and reload in just to see if that does it. Probably won't. Because it'll just be more convenient for the final fight coming up here. Even though we're on easy, so... Nope, it's still not working. Fixed camera angles. I love them, but they also drive you nuts. There's a huge fan here. I can't get through. Cue the lengthy cutscene.
What do I want? Well, for the two of you to die, that would be nice. Then I could relax.
When did you stop believing in God? God lives. Just look around you.
But I do believe in her. In my own way. I fear her, and I adore her. But I haven't lost my mind like you. You think that this is the work of God? Isn't this all nothing more than your own personal nightmare? Just like Alessa 17 years ago? If this really is the work of God, then I'd say she has lousy taste.
You mock God? Traitor. You will go to hell.
Not that again! Who do you think you are, claiming to know God's will?
Go home, Vincent.
You're drunk.
This church is my home. I built it with my power. The power of money that you view with such scorn. Although I admit that this atrocious scenery is all yours.
If you continue to get in my way...
Did you kill me? Well... Well... The guest of honor has arrived. Let's get this party started. Heather, go ahead and kill this crazy bitch. This demon who claims to speak for God. The time has come. You can kill her now.
You'll go to hell!
What did you do?
Nothing important.
You're not going to run? I guess this is the end.
No, the beginning. As Vincent said, the time has come. Alessa, I'm saddened that you didn't agree to this on your own. But I thank you for nurturing God with all the hate in your heart. It's time for mankind to be released from the shackles of sin which bind them.
But a God born from hatred can never create a perfect paradise.
Happy people can be so cruel. Is it so hard to believe that sympathy could be born out of pain and suffering? Why do you reject God's mercy? Why do you cling to this corrupt world? You know that only God can save us.
And save you too? Happy ending? I'd rather go to hell.
No, I don't expect to be saved.
Oh my, like Azer.
Alessa, my dearest. For the pain that I've caused you, I deserve no mercy. Even if it was to save mankind. It was too deep a sin. It was hubris for me to try to hasten the day of her arrival. Sacrifices were made. And those are my sins.
If you feel so guilty about it, why don't you go to hell? Heather! Use the seal!
Vincent?
You're still alive?
The seal of Metatron?
Now your stupid dream is over!
Oh, that's just a piece of junk. What do you think you can do with that? Do you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's foolishness.
What?
You're pathetic.
Heather shows no reaction. She gives no shits, I guess. About Vincent, that's for sure.
But God loves even you. Now, Alessa, there's nowhere else to run. Just accept it, Alessa. The pain will disappear. I've been waiting so long for this. Even as a child, I knew I would see the coming of this day. I knew I would be a witness to it. Judgment Day. Alessa?
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
If you do any action here, it'll trigger a minor scene and it will be game over. You just have to reload from the last checkpoint. Which, again, happened to me the very first time playing this game, because I don't know how many people would know to do this. Unless, like, you read all the notes and then you maybe put two and two together. Pull out the pendant that you've had the whole time on you, and you use the pendant.
What are you doing?
Dad.
Red pill? You know, it's funny you say that, because I was thinking the way the god is like trying to come out of her or whatever. This game came out the same year Matrix Reloaded and Revolutions, I believe, 2003. This right here, and it kind of reminds me of the Agent Smith assimilating the characters in the Matrix movies. He puts his hand into them. Get like vibes of that a little bit.
Alessa, what have you done? What did you swallow?
Red pill.
What is this?
Looks like God didn't make it.
Stop! God is...
Claudia!
Alessa,
Came out the wrong way. Claudia barefoot the whole time. I believe the role of Claudia was played by Carrie-Anne Moss in Silent Hill Revelations, the movie. Who's also in the Matrix movies. I'm just like putting 6 degrees together here, correlating, thinking way too much into the Matrix and Silent Hill universes. To the birth canal she goes. A reverse birth.
Can't be dead. I was gonna kill you.
Living that revenge life. I'm gonna shot her twice in the game, I think. Let's make short work of this. Because I have to keep jumping into the inventory screen the long way. Infinite machine gun, here we come. Fuck her up. Fuck it up, I guess. And we're about to die. Not happy with me. This fight is actually tougher than I realized. Like, cause I did bump one of my playthroughs. You bump the difficulty up, you want the infinite items, and man, I think I got owned a few times. There's a lot more hit points here than you think. In this fight. I forget still too if it goes behind the sheet or whatever that is. If it gets refilled on health. Sailor Moon outfit? That is true. That's a powerful attack. All else fails. I ran right into that one. Oof. Uh-oh. What's going on here? It's hard to tell too when you're actually hitting here, except when the head's down. There's no like first person aim or whatever. Kind of just relying on auto aim. Boy, we're just getting wrecked here. Holy shit. Yeah, for sure, right? I think one of the designers, I forget if it is the lead guy who does this stuff, is actually active on Twitter still for the original Silent Hill games. He does post like some original content and actually answers fans' questions here and then, even though he's, I believe, native Japanese. He does pretty good with English, I'd say, on Twitter. Forget the artist's name, I'm terrible. There we go. Lots of HP. You don't get the beam saber, I don't believe. The lightsaber weapon, unless you defeat this creature, defeat God with a melee attack. Which I did do the first time, thankfully. I used the katana.
Is that the end? I guess it's time to roll the credits.
There's like some weird dot on the screen there. Just trying to see if you guys could see that, dude. It's tiny. I don't know what the hell that was. The pendant's off our neck, so I don't know what that was all about.
Not yet. You're still alive.
Heather,
Just a joke.
you've got terrible
I'm
taste.
sorry.
Heather, did
You don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
You want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
I believe that's it. That's Silent Hill 3. The bad ending, that's the good ending. The bad ending is she actually does kill Douglas there. You don't see the death, you just see the knife and I think blood dripping off of it. Which I have a save back up for. It's very quick though. These endings are not very in-depth or anything. And then there's the joke UFO ending, so just 3 endings. Yep, that's the good ending. I believe you get that one by default on the first playthrough. I think it's impossible to get any other ending on the first playthrough. Same here, Swag. Same here. One great staple of the whole series, the majority of the series, minus Downpour, where it changed. I don't hate Downpour. So I'm going to switch over, let the credits roll here just to hear the music, even though I'm talking over it. I'm going to go over to Silent Hill 2 because I just installed the latest Enhanced Edition updates, which just came out like less than a week ago, like days ago, I think, on Friday or something, or Thursday. Yo, Lance. How goes it?
He was walking the mile. He was walking alone.
And then we're going backwards, going into Silent Hill 2 after 3 here. Only 1 and 3, again, are directly connected. Like, there's a connection in all the Silent Hill games, but like the story here on 3 continues after Silent Hill 1, where every other Silent Hill game you can, in theory, play alone without really having to know anything. There's always references and similar locations and stuff, and lore.
So outrageous the toll.
NXT Portland? Was it a pay-per-view or something? I didn't realize there was a show tonight. Not that I would have watched it. I'm just... There we go. Masahiro Ito. Masahiro Ito. That's who's on Twitter, I believe. Let me take a look. Monster design and modeling. 4 people.
You must have the will. This movie doesn't end the way we want. All the time when he shouts at the moon, she's gone, and fear has overcome. He was walking the mile.
Portland? Gotcha. Oh, really, Kumo? Been to a couple of Raw and SmackDowns before, and that's about it. No pay-per-views or anything. I don't really keep up with the product anymore these days. So yeah, Masahiro Ito, if I'm saying his name correctly, has an official Twitter account. He was the Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 art direction, creature and background design, etc. He's got 42,000 followers. So I guess he didn't do 4 of The Room, apparently. Thought he did.
This town will eventually take me. Too late for me. This town will.
Yep, yeah, he is the creator, or at least one of them. Says here, in his actual bio on Twitter, Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 did the art direction, the creature and the background design, and etc. He goes so more as well. Born June 1st, 1972.
No more stories from him. I heard him say, we blame bad luck for his fate. Only I know terror so great. She and he will know that someday all things will end. That misty night, that dismal moon.
Background designers make? I have no clue. Did your daily on DB? Oh, cool. Right on. Hillbilly Daily? You didn't throw it out? Very good nurse on Switch Rare. Yeah, I used to see tons of nurses on the PC, and nowadays even on the PC, not just me, but even watching other streamers stream. Not that many nurse players these days, which I'm fine with. What's next? Actually, Silent Hill 2 I'm going to load up here just because I'm not going to stay streaming too much longer, but the Enhanced Edition upgrade just came out, so I'm very curious to start that up. I have it all installed, I believe. I think we're good to go. Baby mode, easy, easy. Clear time, 3 hours, 7 minutes, 47 seconds. Definitely a lot longer in stream time. We had 3 streams, and this stream's already been almost 2 hours, so... But I took my time, of course. Clear number 9. I don't know what saved I used, but I'm pretty sure we didn't stream it that many times. I could be wrong. This is now the 9th clear. Sure, let's save again. These save files are like minuscule in terms of computer space these days. It's like nothing. Peanuts. Is this easy mode? Indeed it was. So there you go. Silent Hill 3.